Shoes are real objects of seduction. Women's postures change when they wear a specific pair of shoes, their mood, their attitude, the way they present themselves. And I think that power of seduction that the shoe brings to a woman is almost a weapon, and it's fantastic. One of the most beautiful about shoes is that it almost transforms sometimes the personality, the attitude, the movement of the person wearing it. That's something very precious, actually, to think that you can wear the same outfit, but depending on what shoes you've just put on, you actually become a different character, or perhaps just a different side of your personality that comes out through that. I like a collection that has a strong theme, a collection that has a point of view and something to say. And often my collections reflect my latest crushes in terms of musical or artistic influences. I still think it's important to keep an element of subtlety and elegance throughout all that. I think that really defines the DNA of my label. There's something about Los Angeles that allows me to be really focused. When I travel for work, it's very busy and it's very inspiring, but when I come back to Los Angeles, it gives me somewhat the time and the chance to really sit back and focus all these ideas into designing a great collection. It's a city that has a lot of creative potential that's untapped, and it's really exploding at the moment. It feels fantastic to be part of this and to see this movement happening right in front of me. We've been very fortunate to have from the very beginning the support of really great retailers in the US, in Europe, Asia, even Australia. And it really helped the label to grow very quickly. Also, we're fortunate to have a lot of great press backing up the label, starting with British Vogue initially, then US Vogue, US Elle, Harper's Bazaar, a little bit all over the world as well. So it's been a really fantastic start. Charlize Theron was the first celebrity to wear the label on an official red carpet. To have shoes on the same red carpet as some of those much larger and more established labels puts you on a par with them and really gives you an incredible exposure considering the size of your label, especially as you're launching.
The A-List is a boutique PR company and we specialize in all things celebrity. My main focus here is the fashion department, and with Jerome I really just get the sense of passion, and I can get much more behind it just because I can see the creative process, I can see the genius at work. And I think people are like celebrities and stylists alike are always looking for something new and innovative, and you know, Jerome's designs are different from what else is out there in the marketplace. And the stylists who've had the pleasure of meeting Jerome and the actresses who've had the pleasure of meeting him, it's like an immediate love affair, and it really does make my job very easy because they want to support the label, they want to get behind an emerging designer, they want to feel a part of building something amazing.
This whole collaboration with films that the label has had so far is not something that I've even sought really. There are things that sort of happened along the path. The footwear was actually initially included in a beautiful concept design by Daniel Auerbach for the film The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, and Terry Gilliam, the director, absolutely loved it, and so the shoes were used as sort of giant props. Recently the label was asked to create a shoe for Tron. Tron is a very important influence for me, the original film, so it was a great honor to do this. To develop and manufacture my collection in Italy was an important decision. Italy is obviously very renowned for their craftsmanship when it comes to footwear. They also have the best tanneries in the world, the best last makers, the best heel makers. So in terms of sourcing all the best components to build a collection, it really is the key country to go to for that. I see luxury as being something that really respects the values of a craft or a product. It's about appreciation. I like to design some very special pieces sometimes that I do as a personal challenge. There are things that I love doing as objects, but when it comes to my label, I think there's an importance of practicality there as well, because I don't like the shoe to just be an object on a photo. I really care about how the footwear translates onto the person wearing it. There's something very romantic about a great pair of heels, and I think women have learned to use this, even more so over the last few years. In fact, I've learned to be very playful with their footwear. I've learned to be even more sensual with their footwear, and I think it's very inspiring to see women responding so well to that medium that is footwear.
know I'm
Over the coming years, perhaps having a standalone Jerome C. Rousseau flagship store would be something fantastic, something to build. But really, I just want to keep building on the values of the label that we have currently put in place and not lose sight of that, and keep doing product that's relevant and that women love to wear.
physically addicted. But if I could kick it, I'd free all those